gotta explain it to you. She gotta explain it to you.
We gotta have some.
Damn, I lit this
some furniture. Gotta move.
Oh Lord Jesus! All right, we let you go. We'll Deuce just left the.
Yeah, I left.
He left y'all. All right, what you got next, my brother?
How would you define a classic album?
No skips.
Pretty Ricky Blue Stars. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? No skips on that motherfucker.
I feel like leading with no skips puts it where you're no longer subjective.
What's your favorite stoner channel? LSD gang, LSD gang. Smoke. LSD gang, LSD gang.
You rule.
Oh, you rule. I thought you said you're wrong. I said, damn. Why would they say that?
Burger King got some of the worst fries though. They do that. Definitely got the worst fries.
Definitely not on the fry list.
Nah.
They definitely you have to add salt. And you think after all these years people talking shit about their fries, they would improve.
Wendy's used to have the fire fries, and then when they got rid of the sea salt joints, that's when it just wasn't the same.
My favorite fries are Popeye's fries.
Popeye seasoned fries. You ever had Rallies or is it Rallies still?
I've had Rallies or Checkers out here, right?
Is it Checkers?
Or is it Checkers out there and Rallies here?
It's
the same place.
It's the same shit.
I've never had Checkers.
If you had Rallies, you've had Checkers.
I've never had Rallies.
Look at her. She like, first of all, I told you I ain't never had that place.
No, he's never asked me about that one.
Hey, your ex out here hooping.
This nigga.
He right here. Look. They about to show his face. He look just like him. Big ass eyes.
Hold on, let me see.
He got big ass eyes.
You talking about Vucevic?
No, Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis, dude. Because I was just about to look at Vucevic like, I ain't never seen Vucevic eyes look that big. But okay, bro.
They about to show him. They about to show the nigga.
Okay, well, tell me who he is.
It's the one shooting the free throw.
I can't see his face.
Let me show you what it look like. It look like this.
He got some big ass eyes. Just look up Bobby Portis.
Bobby what?
Bobby Portis.
Okay.
He got some big ass eyes.
Man.
He got a beard. And he dark skinned.
Oh man,
that don't mean he look like him just because he has those features.
He look like him.
No, big Snoop
I'm about to
Dogg.
tell you right now, he look like him.
First off, I've seen your ex.
He does not look like him.
He do cut the cap.
No, he doesn't.
I'm gonna pull up a picture of the nigga.
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
And show you this nigga look.
I'm gonna be like,
they not twins.
Look, she gonna show me a picture. I'm gonna be like, oh, that's Bobby Portis, right?
Right here. That looks like him. No.
The eyes, you know.
Maybe the eyes, but not the face.
But that's it. Nah, and he not as dark.
I didn't say they was twins. I just said they look like him.
No, they don't. Look. No, they don't.
First off, you're gonna show me this small ass picture. How the
I
fuck?
zoomed in.
But you gotta zoom in on the face though, dog.
Yeah, I did.
Let me see.
You have to zoom in.
I'm gonna zoom in on you.
No, don't zoom in on me.
Let me see.
Here. Here.
Let me see.
No,
Yep, he look like him.
Oh my goodness.
He look like him.
Look, I just want the camera people to know he don't. Okay. I'm about to find my intro song. I'm just you know, making my way.
Push.
Making my way downtown, walking there. That's the thing I do sometimes too. I do make my way downtown.
That nigga black as fuck.
I did not see.
He looked like an unlocked character.
My guy, come on now.
Or a character. Yeah, he looks like a character that's locked. You know when they don't even show what the nigga look like. It's just a shadow. Right. That's what he look like.
That's that guy right there. That's it. Y'all lucky. They can't even see you yet. You lucky. See? That's why they don't know who that is. They're like, who over there talking shit? I need you. And I miss you. Or actually, I think I might keep it this way, and then we'll just have you slide down, my guy.
And now I wonder.
Don't worry, it's a.
Oh, it's weed.
Oh man.
Damn, don't run over the weed.
Go ahead, put it right there.
You can't run over the weed.
Oh no, big Snoop Dogg. Oh, I can't hear the all no without.
Get black, egg.
I can't hear the all no without the big Snoop Dogg at the end. We are in frame. We have been recording the whole time. And
The whole time.
not the whole time, but at least the whole time. Recently,
The entire time.
You know what I mean? Like recently, whole time.
Oh snap! I got a green hat on. I should probably take it off.
You know what? They don't know what's on your head right now. At first, they just thought that the background was here. It was extra background on top of you, my dog.
Let's take this hat off.
they thought the background was
It's like,
going right through you.
It's a background with a white rabbit on it.
Yeah, they thought the background was going through you, my dog. Let me see who I wanna. Let's go. I'll start off here.
No, I'll shoot you in your eye.
I'll start here. This route. Finally, what's it called? Intro in the pod. Finally made it to the
intro to the pod.
Finally. Took me a while, y'all.
Getting foggy. Can't see.
Alright.
Black and yellow Portuguese on the black F8. I told them that it's dropping, now they can't wait. Fresh about the cage with some kush blaze.
This is
Smoking top notch, now the bar's raised.
Wiz Khalifa
Like the Barclays.
and
She was young Khalifa, this ain't even it.
Smoke Dizza.
Little teaser.
And this song hasn't came out yet, but I'm waiting on, I mean not the song, obviously the song's out, you listen to it. The album hasn't come out yet. It's gonna be called, well, he don't even tell you right here, but I know what it's gonna be called, because I know. It's gonna be called Cushy Orange Juice 2, but it ain't came out yet. But that's what I'm waiting on. Cushy Orange Juice 2. If I started, then I'm trying to finish. Which is why I finished that end of the joint I just had. So I'm gonna start a new one. And this one.
Yo, how you feel about like sequels to albums for like 10 years later?
Do a sequel to an album anytime. Sequels to movies, I'll be the one. That's the one I'll be talking.
I feel like there's a vibe that was captured when the first one came out that they don't capture when the sequel come out.
I feel like that's if you're picking the wrong album to sequel, but I feel like if the artist knows what they're doing, I am in a certain vibe when I made a certain album, so now I am in that vibe again, so now I am making this album again. You know what I'm saying?
Because like Detroit 1
yeah,
and Detroit 2, those are two different vibes.
So
Cushion Orange Juice 1, I don't know if he can recreate that vibe in Cushion Orange Juice 2.
I think that if I take 10 years to make my sequel musically, all my original fans are going to listen just because it's me.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
All my new fans don't care because they probably didn't hear my first album anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's better. Like I said, I think music is better than doing it with movies. And
Yeah.
I think to what you're saying, I feel like it's better if I'm in a certain vibe and then I'm in that vibe again.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. If I'm on two different vibes, then maybe we shouldn't be calling it the same.
Cause like it's like
you know what I mean?
It's like if Kid Cudi was to do another Man on the Moon.
But this time he's in the desert.
But this particular time, now he's went to therapy. He's no longer doing the drugs that he was doing when he made Man on the Moon 1 and 2. For them to now try to do a Man on the Moon, he not gonna be in that same headspace.
And he not in the moon now. He in the desert.
Right.
Yeah. So this don't even sound like the same vibe at all. This sound like Sandy music.
Cause he can't even get to the moon because he's not on drugs no more.
I don't even feel like I'm out of space. I feel like I'm getting beat by dust storms.
Right.
Going through your therapy session. Oh. All right, y'all. Let's even say what let's do, gang.
Gang gift. Gang giffin.
I am Yaz the character.
I am King Ralph.
Hey, and you know the rest of the channel is here in spirit, and we really do got a live audience. I mean, we always got a live audience. Hey.
All right. Needs work. Live audience, we need work.
All right. So we are here. Don't worry. I caught them off guard. They good. They didn't need to do that. As long as y'all still here.
Anyone?
All right.
Anyone?
Please stop interrupting the show, though, guys. So this is Can We Agree on Something? And gosh darn it, I have an intro with like a whole spiel of like a what is it called? A disclaimer. But it's on the other phone, and I told you my son has like, I don't know what he did. He somehow has like,
what do you do? Gronk it?
He's like master locked me out my own phone, and whatever code I'm putting in, it ain't working. I'm gonna blame it on. I also bought this phone from a pawn shop, so every now and then I'll be noticing that when I be trying to put my stuff in or do certain things, it be still trying to tell me that the other people's shit is still here. Then I be having to go through shit. So now part of me is feeling like he locked me out of some shit that they had a code on. I don't know.
Probably.
Gotta take my SIM card out probably and just go, start life over again.
Abort mission.
Yeah, but good thing I always got 2 phones and 3 if I'm including the one that we're recording on. So.
Oh God.
But yeah, that's what happened to me. So the what we would usually say is, we are not reporters. I want y'all to go back and watch the other ones so y'all know how good I am at doing this to see if I even got but we are not reporters. We are regular people. We have regular jobs. And we do regular things.
Ain't nothing about me regular.
Okay, not this guy. I do usually tell people if this disclaimer ain't for you, please jump out at any time. So you jumping out right there.
Oh God, yeah.
Let me know when you jumping back in, okay? He might stay out for this one. He gonna jump in for this one and then he might jump back out. So, like I said, we got regular job, do regular thing.
I do got a regular job.
Okay, we not regular things. Okay, not regular things for him. Regular things for me. At least I accuse myself.
I do regular things. I'm just not a regular person.
Well, no one should be. So let's go with that. Yeah. And this part might not even be in here. I might be making this up as I go right now anyway. Right. But I do for sure say we are parents.
Most certainly.
All right.
Proud.
We are broke.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
and then this is usually when Deuce says, brokies. I'm gonna get that in for Deuce real quick. And then I say, we think we funny. You feel me?
I know.
Like, you feel me?
I know I'm funny.
Okay, he knows. I know too, but I'm just telling y'all. But we think we funny. So stay on the channel if you want to. Keep watching if you want to. And if you have any complaints or any concerns about anything, please write it down. Give us the information. Send it to our email address or put it in the comments or, DM me. And I promise no one will get back to you at all.
Yeah.
And the most important thing, remember, we are the entertainment and you guys are the gang. Can I get a gang?
Gang gift.
All right. That's you guys, though. For Fed reasons.
Yeah.
We're the entertainment.
Yeah.
LSD Entertainment. LSD Gang.
Oh, yeah.
Gang.
You're right. Gang.
Gang. All right.
Gang it.
All right. Now that we have made it through the pod intro, let me see if I have an icebreaker for us. Let's start off with some quizzes. See how smart we are. I like doing it, pause, when it's 2 of us because it really puts the pressure on who really good at this. But I like when it's a group session too, pause, because then it's no pressure.
Not at all.
We just all in here having fun. What y'all in here doing?
Everybody in here confused.
Hey, you smell weird, but let's go. Whew, okay, I'm sorry. So, the shape of DNA... Hold on, let me give myself a button real quick because I felt like y'all weren't feeling me. It's okay. All right, so the shape of DNA is known as the zinc finger, coil. What you say?
I said.
Okay, beta hairpin, not like a better hairpin.
Like a beta?
A beta. Thank you. Okay. I'm country, so I had to, or ghetto, I don't know. I just knew my accent didn't hit that right. So I was like, let me give you an example of what I'm not saying. I'm not saying better hairpin. All right, beta. That's the word correctly. And double helix. You know?
That's the one.
Okay, I felt like it was either that one or one you was gonna say.
Yeah.
So that's the
double helix.
We both agree. Look at us. Ding. We right. All right. What is the location of Costa Rica? Well, that's South America, correct? No. Is that the Bahamas? Is it Central America or is it Greater? And what's that last word? Say
Central.
You a smart man. What's that last one?
Greater Antilles.
I knew he was a good guy. All right. So we said what?
I said Central.
So it's Central America. Don't cheat, but we have a map right over there.
Oh shit!
But it is very far.
Yeah, I need glasses. I can't see that.
We gonna go with Central.
But it's because I believe it's in this area.
And we was right, Central.
Yeah,
look,
yeah,
so
like,
far
it didn't get that far.
So far, Yaz is putting her name on a group project, and she chose a good partner.
Hey.
Primary seismic waves are.
Don't know that one. We're guessing.
Let me go ahead and light this.
Educated guess.
This is an infused joint. I'm gonna go ahead and light this little baby.
Ooh.
Get us started so we can really dive into this question correctly.
Yeah.
No distractions.
None.
At all. We want to make sure we're thinking with our best brain.
We'll see if something sounds familiar. Because it's multiple choice, right?
Yes. Primary seismic waves God are transverse, polarized, longitudinal. Oh, say that word, man.
Longitudinal.
Oh, thank you, man. I can read it, but I can't say it out loud after I read it. Does that count? Because that's the thing. I read it correctly.
Yeah.
But my mouth couldn't say the words correctly. All right.
Yep.
And ooh, I feel like I might be saying this right, but how would you say it?
Birefringent?
That's not how I said it, but we're going to go with how you said it. You want to know how I said it?
How'd you say it?
Birefringent?
That could be it.
Okay, we're going to go with both for
You
now.
could be right.
We can go with both for now, you know?
Yeah.
Public school?
Yeah.
Public school.
Yeah.
Hey, we in the same boat either
Hey.
way, you know what I mean? He had higher education, so he's actually the dumber one if he doesn't know technically, because you'd expect me to be dumb. High school, stop. We done.
Yeah, I did get some college.
Yeah, that's my get out for everybody.
I was this close to finishing. The school closed.
The only person I can't use that on is my brother, because I don't think he had higher education either. But El Mac and Deuce, even though Deuce technically wasn't enrolled at the school, he was just going. You still count, nigga!
Yeah.
I didn't go at all.
Most certainly.
I went there at all.
Well, he just went to some classes? Or he knew some
So
people
it's
that
called
was there?
Southwest College in LA.
Southwest College. Okay.
And let's just say I believe him. It's not far-fetched that it's a school that he could go into, sit in a class, be in a class with kids, and nobody tell him to leave the class. It is a school like I can imagine. It's not so far-fetched that didn't happen. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's a community school.
Oh.
It's a community college. That's what I'm saying, and it's in LA, like down the street from my hood, like. So it's not like, you get what I'm trying to say? So it's not so far-fetched that this nigga was going to a school he's not enrolled in.
That's crazy, though.
Well, but like you said, did he know people? Of course.
Okay.
He ain't just going there for higher education. He would have went in there the right way.
Okay. For sure. Because I'm like, why was he there then? I'm not going to some shit I'm not getting no for.
Somebody he know actually got the right education or on their way to do some shit. And he like, hey, I got shit else to do.
I'll ride with you.
I ain't got nothing else to do. Go to your class.
I'll pull up.
So, by default, still, he had more college than I did. So, when we do these questions, when we be doing these questions, I be letting niggas know.
Longitudinal does sound like a real answer, because I do remember hearing it.
I just want to go
primary?
Primary seismic waves are.
Yeah. What was the first one?
Transverse.
Right? That's like a sound wave.
Ooh, I'm glad you know that. Because so we gonna go with your answer, because my second answer was gonna be, if it ain't what you said, I'm going with transverse. And then since you said, first of all, no trans around here.
It's a different type of wave. It's a different type of wave.
Yeah.
No disrespect to any of the people.
No, the trans is a different type of wave.
Yeah, literally. That's what I said. That's what I was saying. No disrespect to them people.
Let's go. Longitude.
Hey, I was right.
Yeah.
Hey.
We about to get out of here.
Hey, that's what's up. 3 for 3. I'm cool. I won't answer no more. I retire.
No, we done.
That's when you win and retire. And before you get your L, I'm gonna retire.
We gotta give you the proper, You feel me? Hey, and drop the shell.
Hey.
That way they know we really had the thing out here. It's legal in my state.
Pump action.
And even if it ain't legal in my state, if it's legal for me to carry it, according to Trump, I can walk into your state with it, nigga.
Hey, Trump's wild for that.
You know what? I always say the criminals do it anyway.
Oh,
the
God.
criminals
Yeah,
always have weapons. So, in reality, I think him legalizing it where, hey, if you, the civilian, want to be able to carry your shit and go across state, you can. Like I said, the criminals are doing it anyway.
Yeah, it's better to have it and not need it than need it.
I think people just are like, but now you're just allowing, like, what's it called? The guy, who went across state, and the only thing they technically had on him was that.
Oh, you talking about the Kyle kid?
Yeah, the only thing they technically had on him was that.
Kyle Rittenhouse or some shit like that.
And the one thing they had him on, they let him off anyway.
Yeah.
Which, that's Trump double downing on them. Yeah, because that shouldn't even be a law.
Going across state lines.
Even though his shit wasn't
with
concealed.
a firearm?
His shit wasn't concealed.
Nah, that nigga's just out there walking down the street like he was SWAT.
No, he walked from Indiana to Indianapolis. Like, I don't know, is that the same state?
It is the same state. He went across state lines. He went from Indiana to Milwaukee.
I went to high school education.
Technically Wisconsin.
I've been smoking weed. Let me slide.
He went from Indianapolis. Nah, because it wasn't that far. He was in like
the end of Buckfuck, middle of whatever town.
Because he was in Illinois, but it was like a country town in Illinois, and he went to Wisconsin.
Yeah, we call it Buckfuck. He was in Buckfuck, middle of nowhere.
Oh God.
Yeah, I got a whole map.
And he shot people. He shot Buddy Arm off too.
One of my favorite things to do when I could.
He actually shot white people too. That's the crazy part. And he didn't even shoot no niggas.
Well, I was about to say, if you a nigga lover, we gotta get your ass out of here. You don't support that. What
was old boy that left his wife because she was a nigga lover, but he found out he was the nigga she was loving.
She was. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Let me see. I got a map.
What was the Dave Chappelle skit? Remember when Buddy was blind? He was part of the KKK.
Oh,
and anybody want to tell? Anybody know he was a nigga?
Oh my God.
Then he divorced his wife because she was a nigga lover.
I'm about to shit on somebody's town, but it's all right, y'all. If I'm wrong, you say Illinois or Indiana? He
was up here in this area.
Oh, Wisconsin area.
Yeah, because he was in. It was right outside of Milwaukee.
All right.
And I got family out there.
All right, we ain't gonna pick where he from there. Let's just say, Rockford. Look how we say things different. I appreciate you.
But that's close to Chicago, so I've heard it before.
No. But you know what was funny? Me and Deuce did new music the other day, and when we was doing new music, we was having certain artist names. And then I'll say the name, and then I'm like, how would you say it? And one of the names was Sweater, but I'm saying it the way he said it because at first I was like, sweeter or sweater? But you see how mine was sweater? Like sweater. His was he said sweater. And I was like, ooh, how when you say it, they names sound better. Sometimes it might matter who's saying the name. Like, hold on, you just ain't saying my name right.
Oh God.
So that's why I was like, I'm maybe also California accent, but what did I say? Roxford or Rocks?
Rockford, yeah. Rockford.
See? It's like, we're saying the same thing, but it sounds...
Rockford. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm saying, the way it sounds when you say it. It's like
potato.
Yeah. It sounds like I'm trying to figure out... Potato? Potato. Oh, no! Big Snoop Dogg. I'm just playing. We ain't gonna... Look, I did a Chuck.
I was gonna say.
I'm professional.
I've been cutting my eyes over there, but I ain't said nothing.
Well, look, since I'm glancing at basketball, what Angel Reese do, man? We can start off with the first topic right there, man.
Hey, so shout out to Angel Reese and her Reese's Pieces. She's on the cover of the
actual
Reese's.
Like the candy?
No. So
Oh.
So Beyonce got the Beehive.
Okay.
And then Nicki got the Barbs.
Yes.
So Angel Reese's fans are Reese's Pieces.
Oh, okay.
And but she is on the cover of the Reese's Puffs, not ice cream, cereal. Mm-hmm. She's on the cover of the cereal box.
Yes.
For Reese's Puffs. So shout out to her.
Okay.
And I think that's pretty dope. I think it's smart too, because as much as CC's fans try to act like Angel Reese don't do numbers or got movement.
Yeah.
Reese's is it Kellogg? Is Kellogg part of Reese's? I don't know what company that is
I think
or what
General
brand
Mills.
that is. Is it General Mills?
Yeah.
So shout out to them for realizing that Angel do numbers and putting her on a cereal box.
You know, I've always fought with General Mills. General Mills is also Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay. I'm not a huge fan of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Keep it a buck with you.
Okay, we still friends though.
Yeah.
That has not changed how we feel about each other.
True. On God.
But I
am kind of basic.
I was about to say
my favorite is Frosted Flakes.
I was about to say I do like them.
I do like me a good bowl of Frosted
L Mac's
Flakes.
favorite is also Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
Fruity
Pebbles.
I mean, it's a classic. Too. You can't go wrong with Frosted Flakes, and you don't even need sugar. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a yeah.
I grew up with the cornflakes though. My grandmother and the food
ate some cornflakes yesterday, yo.
The link card was getting the boxes of cornflakes. Frosted Flakes wasn't on the link card, so you had to get the cornflakes, put the sugar on the top, and then you drank the milk because it still had the sugar in it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the older I've gotten, I eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch very less now. Like I can hold a box for a while.
True.
You know what I mean?
A box of Fruity Pebbles. Hate to see me coming.
Oh wow! I believe you because I'm definitely.
And that's one of the few cereals I'll let you rock with pouring the milk first, because they get soggy quick.
I was just about to speak to the song. I was about to say, I think the trick to eating them so fast is that you eat them so fast. Meaning you pour some in your bowl, then you eating them up, and then you like, damn, I ate them all up. Let me get a second bowl. Yeah. Then you tell yourself, I'm an adult. So 2 bowls is good enough.
And then you drink the milk.
And then you drink the milk. But then later on, you 2 bowling it again. You know what I mean? Like some cereals, you can 1 bowl.
They too small though. That's the problem.
They too small, and you have to eat them quick.
Yeah. Okay.
You know which one? This was not. I know we passed icebreakers, but this low key an icebreaker conversation. Captain Crunch though, when they get soggy, you can't let them get too soggy. Yeah. You got to get them right at that. Right under hard pause, like
it's like 50% of the cereal is soggy.
So
the other side is hard.
Yes, and so they so crunchy. And like I said, as an adult cereal eater, like when you was a kid, who gives a fuck if they hurting the top of the roof of my mouth?
I never realized that they cut the top of your mouth until I became an adult.
That's my point. Who gives a fuck that I'm murdering my mouth? Right? Who cares? But now I'm an adult and I want to be able to talk and do shit all day without being like So now, like you said,
100%.
Yeah. So now, as an adult, you know there's a perfect, right pause, right under hard. Like how you get your meats, man. Like you like medium rare. That's like you got a medium rare to.
I need like a medium soft, medium hard. Cereal.
Yeah. And I think we can get off the cereal for now. Like I said.
But back to Angel Reese. Shout out to Angel Reese and getting the cover of the cereal box. I'm not gonna sit here and act like she's the first one to be on the cereal box because I cannot deny or confirm said claim. Yeah. But shout out to her though. I fuck with
for the WNBA. You say.
And she represented the Sky at the WNBA lottery too.
Okay. I like Angel Reese. I liked her from the moment because I don't watch college basketball, male or female. So
yeah, I've been watching that for a minute though. And she went to LSU, which is rare. Shout out to my cousin TT.
Oh, I do remember her going.
She, my cousin played basketball. She was a starting point guard for 4 years at LSU.
LSU is where she did the thing, right?
Yeah.
That's where I discovered. See, for me, my algorithm.
She was pointing at the thing.
Yeah, for me, my algorithm. That's when I discovered both of them visually. Meaning, before then, I was hearing both of their names, but I was Keke Palmer to them women if they was on the street. Well, Keke Palmer's, sorry to this. I do not know who you are. I do not know. Yeah. But then once they interacted and had the face-to-face, that's when I had a face for both of them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then just my luck, you know. I think Angel won that match, so the first time I ever seen them, that's how I seen them. Like, and I'm like, okay.
I feel like a lot of people are like that. I hate the whole conversation where people try to act like CC is this and always been this, because I'm like, to be honest with you, as a person that's followed it for a long time, it was Paige Beckers that was getting all the praise. She was so cold. She had a cold ass freshman year.
Yeah.
Won best player. Won a title. Sophomore year blows her knee out. During that season, Caitlin Clark starts to have a hell of a year where you're just like, hey, yo, who this girl shooting from half court?
Yeah.
And during that time period, Angel Reese was playing at Maryland, and there's a chick, I forgot what team she got drafted to, but her name is Diamond Stone. Mm-hmm. Them two was balling. She left and went to LSU the year after that, and was balling. Won a championship, and then
is Paige still in college?
That's when Paige messed up her knee. So she really, if barring no injury, she would have went to the draft last year.
Okay. See, I listened to Gil's Arena, so like I said, I only verbally even knew about them from earwise, just from listening to they pod. It was like I said, it wasn't until that interaction when I seen them. But I heard them mentioning Paige names before I heard both of their names, like you said. Like I heard
Paige. At one point, I thought her name was Bukers, but when she came back from injury, they've been calling her Beckers.
Okay.
Paige Beckers ever since then. So I'm like, but she a hooper, dog. But honestly, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say on it. Yeah, y'all Caitlin Clark fans, enjoy it while it lasts, because when Juju get here, it's a wrap for all that shit.
Yeah, I heard that she was definitely the.
No, she's the same size as Angel Reese, but she can dribble. She can dribble as good as Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I thought is she a guard or is she just?
She a 6'2" guard.
Okay.
Which in women's sports, like think about it. Asia Wilson is 6'4".
No. I'm a stretch 4 in my head, like I was saying off camera.
Oh, that's
but
the black ass nigga I was talking about.
Oh, well, I had to take my shades off. No, you're not lying.
That nigga he looked like a
and with my shades off, I think my shades still on. So that's how. So you not even lying.
But he was black. He was black.
He definitely hit the. Or
yeah,
I can't hit
that man. He in the shadow round.
Oh, at least the guy walking. But hey.
But to keep it moving. So I'm watching Tyler Creator. He go on podcast talking about his next album, and he got the ranting.
He's talking about his next album, so not the album he just released.
No, Chromacopia.
Okay, he is talking about this one.
Yeah, he's talking about Chromacopia, but eventually he goes on a tangent.
Okay.
And what made me think about it is I recently said this because it's just an observation of mine. Growing up, if someone said a certain slang, it was like, "Hey, where you from?" They'll tell you where they're from because you heard somebody say that before. It's like hearing somebody say pop, referring to soda. It's like, oh, where you from? And they somewhere in the Midwest. Where now, someone will say slime, they'll say cap, they say I was tweaking.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's no longer you're saying that because you're from the Midwest or the South or or the West Coast.
Now people saying just now they heard it on the internet.
So it's like, how do you feel about slang no longer being regional?
I definitely am on the side of I liked it better when my ear knew where someone was from because of how they spoke.
Yeah.
Now to me it's worse than what you saying. I think what you saying, it was that bad maybe in like 12, 13, 14.
Yeah.
15, maybe 16, hot at the peak. I think after 16, we're at the point now where people take a whole, not just the slang. What's the word I'm looking for? Is it dialect?
Yeah. Meaning
like they sound like they from there. Like they can give you a whole passage worth of words.
Out here sounding like Franklin Saint.
Yeah.
The whole time you from London.
Yeah. You feel me? Like big facts. You know what I mean? Like, you sound like you from New York, but you really from, let me grab a...
My man from Iowa.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
My man from Des Moines, Iowa. Why you sound like you from New York? fuck going on, bro?
Like, what's going on?
Wichita, Kansas and shit, but you sound dead ass from Jersey.
Yeah,
like,
so that's why that's definitely I'm on the side now where I agree with you, but I think it's way worse than that.
Yeah.
I think we at the point now, like I said, I'm listening to a rap song, because it's with music too. Back then, I knew where you were from, R&B or hip hop, because of, and probably even rock and such, because even back then in rock, Seattle had its own style. You kind of knew where artists were from
based on the music.
Because
it's like, when did Detroit rappers start sounding like
LA niggas
right,
from Oakland and
crazy.
shit? Is that just
wild?
me?
It's wild to me.
Okay,
they beat selection and the way that they rap too.
I'm done because I felt like I was being LA biased, being a hater or sounding like a hater because I kept saying, "Don't these niggas sound like they from?" And then
I'm telling you, none of them Detroit niggas did not sound like that.
And then I felt like
at one point,
am I being a hater for saying like they sound like my state? But I'm like, I've been listening to music. I'm not the oldest, but I'm older than you young niggas, so I'm old enough to know that in 05 niggas from Detroit didn't sound like they was like from that. And this the thing, I'm not talking about now here we go, you ready for this? I'm not talking about swag or lingo type, because the pimp nature is there for the Oakland, and because that's why I specifically say like Oakland, Cali, like the Oakland, Cali niggas, and y'all both kind of, that's just like a Texas nigga. But I can still tell that he from Texas, even if y'all using the same pimp lingo. You get what I'm trying to say? Y'all all use the same pimp language, right? But I can still know where y'all from because of, it's just like gang shit. Y'all all saying gang shit, but I know where you from because y'all music sound like this, y'all sound like this. Like you said, now
it's like they beat selection. It's
my. Yeah, because
and I ain't gonna cap. I ain't even gonna sit
here.
So
wait. She said they, because that's part of the producers back then used to be more. These my guys, and now the producers are like.
Yeah, now they just want that bread.
Yeah.
I got a beat pack here if you want it. Yeah. This is how much it costs.
And I'm putting it on the internet where Yaz the character can just make some songs to it, and if one of her songs end up popping.
Hey, but advice to the artist: 1, buy the stems. If you're gonna buy a beat, buy the stems, gives you more creative control. 2,
that's that $100 pack, y'all. Stop buying. He's talking about that one that when they be selling the. The one that say you get the leasing rights and all that. Yeah, all that shit.
And then 2, when you perform, stop rapping over your vocals. Only rap over your instrumental. Know your song while you perform.
Oh, you telling them to do something we know they're gonna do? They not gonna do.
They not gonna do it, but it'll give you a better show.
Half of them not gonna
stop rapping over your vocals.
Look, half of them not gonna do the first thing you said, right?
Nah, because it's cheap.
And then a quarter of them gonna do the second thing you said,
because it's more work. But you gotta actually know your songs while you're up there. If you're not gonna have your vocal in the back,
like that's when Kendrick did the pop out. That's what people don't understand. That was so impressive.
He was rapping with no vocals.
For the people who keep saying the Lil Wayne Kendrick thing, it's like it's not even on like a music tip. Okay, we never had that convo because you weren't here, and we can speed through it. You could just kind of give your opinion. But I always was on the side of it's not that he doesn't have, he being Wayne, it's not that he doesn't have what they would call quote unquote Super Bowl songs. I feel like he can find a decent amount that would go off in a big ass stadium, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do feel like at the end of the day, like Wayne, it would be bigger than Wayne. Because if you got a Super Bowl in New Orleans and you got Wayne up there, then now you got to have Cash Money up there. If you got Cash Money up there, you got to have the Big Timers up there. If you got Big Timers up there, you got to have the Hot Boys up there. If you got the Hot Boys up there, you got Cash Money and all them. Now, hey, bro, you got to bring No Limit. No Limit got to do one because it wouldn't be them. They wouldn't be there without No Limit and what they was able to do.
Y'all got I'm the Super Bowl people. You ready? The only extra niggas we want are college drummers, and all them damn Kendrick people that Kendrick gonna bring out. We only want People that's gonna be coming out here.
Hey, that shit finna go crazy.
They only want niggas out there that got drumsticks and.
Cause HBU season.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, I couldn't wait for HBU.
Not saying
season.
Wayne was gonna have them too. We know they was gonna be out there, but I'm saying the ones Kendrick bringing out actually go to the school, and the ones Wayne bringing out might be like Deuce. Yeah. Some of them might just be showing up to the school, but like.
I'm going to New Orleans next year too, so shout out to them.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
And
I'm going in there in July. I want to go for Mardi Gras, but
okay.
The way my money looking right now, I'll be able to stack enough money to go to Mardi Gras 2026.
So my goal one day too is to go to a New Orleans Mardi Gras. I'm from Alabama. Well, not from because I ain't really grow up there. I couldn't tell you a street in Alabama besides Martin Luther King Street or Boulevard or
they got sidewalk out there.
Do they have sidewalk? You saying, like some places.
Okay.
Maybe not most.
Cause my family's from Mississippi and
no.
95% of the places don't got sidewalk. It's just curb, grass, and dirt.
I'm gonna assume because they cousins that they the exact same.
And you can get some fire ass soul food in the gas station.
But I know I've been to Mississippi before. So I definitely know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, let me get 20 on 5 and let me get a 2-piece with the mac and cheese and greens.
I've been to Mississippi more recently than I've been to Alabama. So that's the only reason I can definitely recall the Mississippi. I've been to Alabama when I was like a little kid. But from my memory, meaning, so I didn't actually like foot to ground Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a kid, we in the car. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, from my what you do when you go back into your kid memory or internal memory on a TV show and they go all the way back, I don't think I remember sidewalk. So yeah, but
I've been all over Mississippi and ain't no sidewalk out there. Shout out to them though. I do fuck with them. I've been to Grenada, Biloxi, Greenwood.
It's a couple of rappers.
I've been to Jackson.
It's a couple of rappers from Alabama. Chica, and then. Damn, it's that one nigga, and this is not.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's from Alabama.
Oh shit! You know who else from there? My boy, Big Yavo or Big Yavo. Big Yavo.
Okay.
I don't know.
And then there's a guy who I don't know his name, but when I describe him, I'm about to describe 90% of the rap industry. But it's a dark ass black nigga, skinny dreads.
I don't know, but I know Honeycomb Brazy from there too.
No, I'm saying, didn't I just describe 90% of the and 80% of the NBA?
Yeah.
Like I cover. Well, no football, maybe bigger though. Buffer. You know.
Yeah, I know Rich Boy from there.
Rich Boy, yes. I forget the OG.
Rich Boy was from there, and then
I forget the OG.
R.I.P. Doe B.
How do I feel like I'm made?
He was signed to Grand Hustle.
Okay, that's why his name.
T.I. was he had the eye patch.
Okay.
And T.I. was about to start pushing him, and then he got into an altercation at a club in Alabama and got shot.
Damn. Be tough out here, man. But yeah, what we said, we was on how do we feel about the slang being regional? Yeah.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
I
feel like at one point, like we mentioned, you used to be able to tell where somebody was from. And like nowadays it's just everything's so blended in. And I think it just goes to show like part of the conversation that he was having when he said it was like it used to, and I find it very funny for a generation that wants you to accept them for how they are. Yeah. People do cosplay other cultures in other ways of life that are not genuinely themselves.
Yeah. I feel like more people cosplay other cultures more than they actually live their own culture sometimes. And even with black people, I feel like there's a good amount of us that's not the ones in real life, but you know, everybody pretends on the internet. That's why the internet is so horrible sometimes. I feel like a lot of black people all just turn into the black person they wanna be.
Yeah.
Meaning if they wanna be the black power, blacker than black.
Right on.
They get on the internet and that's what they sound like. If they want to be the cool black, cool black.
They wasn't trying to see me.
What you need to do?
I'm sorry.
You gotta drink alkaline water, my sister. Hey, what's happening, my brother?
What's good, bro?
My brother.
Oh, y'all
right on. Yeah. What's good, my brother? You gotta make sure you drink alkaline water, my brother.
Hey, I'm on it. I do this there
for the channel. No, yeah, but I definitely well, let me. Hey, Deuce.
Yeah.
How you feel about everybody in the slang being gentrified around America, pretty much?
In the slang?
Well, people slang, our language. Like now, if a nigga in New York sound like a nigga from LA, a nigga from Wichita, Texas, Kansas
I
sound
don't know
like.
if this got anything to do with y'all, but the man told me, I don't know, on the post, you can't say no homo, but Michelle Beadle can say nigga.
I mean, she said.
And I said,
nigga.
she said nigga. That ain't the same, right?
She said y'all was reaching. She said y'all was reaching.
She said nigga.
We was reaching. But
She didn't
also,
say. But that was a smooth ass nigga. I ain't gonna lie though.
She definitely said at the house though.
No, that shit.
they
That's
said
how.
no homo was slang, and I'm like, ain't that offensive? And it's like, see, that's what I'm saying.
It was like,
People
nah.
using our slang might be offensive.
They said that's
I mean,
homophobic.
I'm about to say, was that ever slang?
It was slang. We were saying no homo before pause.
Still, I mean, it's definitely offensive.
I mean, now I need to figure out. Like, I guess that is still technically it is slang.
It's like your story the other day. If a white man say my ninja to me, I'm gonna be like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm definitely finna.
I know that's slang. and
I'm
you
definitely
didn't say
finna
nigga.
grab him by a collar.
Okay, yeah, y'all gonna have to go watch the pod last week.
Cause
I
ain't
had
no
a whole
way,
story.
ain't no way you finna call me ninja. With
Oh, see?
and that's diet nigga. No,
That's diet nigga. Oh my god.
hell no.
Oh, when we turn this off, I'm gonna tell you the story, but because I don't want to repeat it for them again, because I gave them the whole. That's what happened to me, but it's.
Wait, somebody called you this for real?
But it's, I can explain.
Yeah,
I'll
nah, I'd
explain
have had
later.
to grab them by their collar.
I'll explain.
She gotta explain it to you. She gotta explain it to you.
We gotta have some.
Damn, I lit this
some
first
furniture
before I
gotta
even had
move.
it that ready.
Oh Lord Jesus! All right, we let you go. We'll Deuce just left the.
Yeah, I left.
He left y'all. All right, what you got next, my brother?
How would you define a classic album?
No skips.
Pretty Ricky Blue Stars. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? No skips on that motherfucker.
I feel like leading with no skips puts it where you're no longer subjective. Cause Thriller still got to skip.
I mean, I personally put it at.
What you skipping, Ben?
So this what I put it at. So this what I put.
Ben got to get skipped on Thriller, yo. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you.
So
G.
this what I put it at. Depending on the how many songs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I go by. If we have 10 songs or less, if I skip more than 3 songs, I feel like any album, 10 songs or more.
So you need a 70% success rate.
I feel like to even be considered.
Classic.
To even. Meaning, there's gonna be like, if we say it's levels to this.
Yeah.
To even be considered at what a classic album would be, I feel like and just to take it off the subjective, meaning we can get into the details in the next, but just to take it in general, when someone who likes this genre of music and or just likes music listens to your album, would they skip more or less than like you said, 70% of your album? I feel like if they don't, then you're already.
I feel like I would.
I'm
a little bit more strict.
Maybe you should put 80%.
Does Drake have a classic album?
Does Drake have one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take Care?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say nothing was the same.
But I would say he got 2 though.
Okay.
I feel like those 2 are classic.
And
I say Take Care is classic, but not a classic rap album. Cause
Yeah. It's definitely a classic
a
album.
lot of R&B on there.
Yeah.
Well, and
Yeah.
I agree.
Bye guys. Bye gang.
Peace out. Gang.
I agree with everything y'all said about both of those albums, about the R&B and about them both being classics. I also feel like if I do skip, only maybe 1 or 2 songs. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
If we gonna stick with 10 tracks, you can't do no more than.
no.
2 skips.
No. If we do 10 tracks, it can't be more than 2.
Now, if you get to 15, it can't be no more than 3.
Yes.
I need like at least an 80, 75%.
And if you're giving me a Chris
success
Brown
rate.
30-song album,
I'll give you 5
no
skips.
one should do that because only Chris
Yeah.
Brown should do
Yeah,
that.
I would give you 5 skips for 30
Biggie and
tracks.
Tupac. Double disc.
Yeah, only Biggie,
I'll give you
Tupac,
5
and
skips
Chris Brown.
between 30 tracks.
Yeah. Because why are you even that cocky?
Right. Ain't nobody finna sit here and listen to all that.
And, well,
Keep it a buck with you.
it took me 3 months, but I got through that album.
It
What
take
you
a
mean?
long time to listen to that many tracks.
I got through that album.
With no skits either? Shit.
Not, for real, I'm like actually listening to these songs. Like, damn, this one good too, Chris. Oh,
no
this
skits.
one good too, Chris.
No skits. 30 tracks?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
that's why I really say 80%. If I'm I really say 80%. Meaning to put you in the, once we start, meaning to even talk about your album, 70%.
Yeah. I feel
Now-
like 70 is a solid body of work.
Now, when we start talking about, okay, now we getting heavier, 80%. But when we talking to what you talking about, the top tier,
Yeah, elite.
whether or not it's the skips or not, let's get to what you talking about, the meat. That's what you talking about, the meat and gravy of it now, right? Meaning production, writers.
Yeah, I feel like you can still have. I feel like you can still have. I think when
do you think concept albums put you above or ahead, or like do you think that's a like does that shift it for you?
I feel like it holds more weight because a lot of people come up with concepts and don't stick to them.
That's
so
true.
Having a concept album and then being able to stick with it.
And every song actually still be good.
Yeah, and still be good.
Yeah.
I feel like for those
are the 90 now.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
how I like that. That's how we separate it. To even get considered 70% success rate.
Yep.
To fix the weed amount, 80% success rate. Once we get to that top tier, was it a concept album? How many tracks did you have?
Yeah.
Right? Now we can start getting into like the because some people say it's not a concept album, but I have my 4 fast songs, have my whatever song, like whatever your genre is. You can do maybe your genre is rock, so you had your party song. Every genre can do the party song, the love song, like every genre, right?
Correct.
Okay, thank you. So the party song, the love song, the heartbreak song. If you didn't do a concept album, but you still hit every little or some people. The super talented. This is one of those, just like Chris Brown, the 30 song. Everybody shouldn't do this. Okay? Some people do I hit other genres on my album. Everybody shouldn't do this. I just said this is the Chris Brown, Beyonce, Justin Timberlake. Like, it's only certain people who should even, like...
You're elite.
Yeah, like, it's only certain people who should let me do the hip-hop sounding song, let me do the R&B, let me do the pop, let me do the country folk music.
Yeah.
Like, only certain... Let me do the jazz. Shout out to Juicy J. You know Juicy J had a jazz album, right?
Oh, really? No, I ain't listen to it.
We talked about it on the pod, and it was in new music. Juicy J had a jazz album. And my opinion... And I will play Juicy J on the outro.
Okay.
From that album. In my opinion, I do consider it a jazz album. I think it was a good jazz album. The reason why is because it was very... He's rapping. Obviously.
Okay.
He's a rapper.
Okay.
And it's his... what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? The stuff you talk about.
His content?
Thank you. All right. It's his content, right?
Okay.
But
jazz beats?
And it's still hip hop, but
Did he produce it? Do you know?
I'm gonna have to check. I think he did.
Okay.
But it's jazzy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like when you listen to it.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago. I grew up on jazz. I grew up on jazz. My dad still to this day listening to jazz.
I feel like look, you see me?
Yeah.
I do feel like this when I felt like this when I was listening to the album. Like So I'm gonna play a random song over there, and I think you'll kind of get what I'm saying. I personally do agree with its placement because you know sometimes albums get placed in places and people are like, why, why is it here?
It's a black person on it. Hip hop. What the fuck?
Hip hop. Yeah.
First off,
how did you feel about Tommy when he said he wasn't hip hop?
But he's not.
So this is my opinion.
But what would he just? Did they ask him what he described himself, or he just said was
he just had a? I'm gonna go ahead and give him the benefit of the doubt that as an artist, he was hearing or seeing something on the internet and felt like he should just say something. As his marketing team, I agree. Shut the fuck up! Don't say shit. Because 2 things are true. 1, you don't control who your audience is.
Because I heard that he is in the same Grammy category as
Well, he never even. He
as
even
Not Like Us or something like that.
He
or that he could possibly win like hip hop
He
song
didn't
of the
even
year
get
or something like
nominated,
that.
though.
Oh, he didn't?
He sent his stuff there though.
Oh shit!
But,
Not like us. Not like us.
But that's my
win.
point. If I'm his marketing team.
Yeah, not like us. The only one that got a shit. There isn't a song more popular than that.
But see, if I'm his marketing team, two things are true, and this is where you messed up. You don't control who your audience is.
Oh God.
So you're under. Thank you. So you are under. He's under one of them R&B niggas, Bryson Tiller or
Brett Fayez.
Like he's
he's the. And you could tell. Ain't no way he didn't listen to Brent Fayez, because he sounds like him with more reverb.
So
or he stacks his voice.
So this is my whole thing. I feel like that's one. You can't control your audience is. So your audience is the hip hop community.
Okay.
Now, I also feel like, and this is where some people, I agree with the people who say it ain't hip hop, but I'm on the side of it is hip hop, because I'm on the side of tell Mary J. Blige she's not hip hop. Tell Case he's not hip hop. Tell hip hop is broad. B-boying is hip hop.
Yeah.
Spray painting is hip hop. Fashion is hip hop. Hip hop is the community is broad. You are a R&B singer, yes. That's your subdivision. Because
I was gonna say I've listened to his music,
but I listened to his whole album. I enjoyed it,
and I think it's good music.
I
would consider him an R&B.
I thought it was a great album. It was in the R&B category.
Oh, it is. All right.
When we do new music, Deuce looks up pop, rock, and any alternative type of anything.
I'm more of an alternative kind of guy. I like indie rock. And
then I look up rap, R&B, and then I occasionally end up getting like the alternative reggaes and EDMs that kind of still sound rap. Yeah. Get my point? So
shout out to Kate Renata.
Hey, shout out. So that's why. So when we do the new music, he popped up in my category, not his. You get my point? He popped up in R&B.
Yeah.
So my point is, I get him, but this is the point of why you shouldn't say shit, because technically you are hip hop. You are, but you're not a rapper. That's what you should have said. Yeah. Should have said I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
You said I'm not hip hop. Like I just said, you want to name some more? Tell Brent Fayez they not R&B. Tell a lot of R&B sing. I mean not R&B. They not hip hop. Tell a lot of R&B singers they not. Tell Jaheim he not hip hop. Like niggas are you know what I mean? Like niggas is. I'm still hip hop. I'm R&B though. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm an R&B singer, which you can't even say. Not you. It's even more blended now.
Yeah.
Nate Dogg, hip hop.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's even more blended now because the rappers actually do sing now.
Yep.
And the singers sing over hip hop beats.
Yep.
So they have completely not only blended the content, meaning the shit they talk about, they've also blended how they sing it, and they've blended the music. They've completely blended it. Yeah. Like I'll be listen to Brent Fayez. I mean not Brent Fayez. Listen to Bryson Tiller a song, and then listen to one of Tory Lanez. Sing a song.
I was gonna say Blast is a perfect example of that.
Or Blast. Name any of them niggas.
Ty Dolla $ign is another
yes,
one too.
And depending on who I got in the room, the coin will flip so many times between whether or not they think they listening to a hip hop song or R&B song. Some people go by content. Yeah. Some people go by beat, and some people just go by they singing.
Yeah, that ain't it.
No, but
I'm a beat selection. Is the
so
vibe,
you go by beat selection.
Beat selection, the vibe of the song.
So that's content, right? In a way?
I say more like the vibe, the feeling it gives me.
The feeling it gives you. I like that better than the people who say content.
Yeah, the feeling it gives me.
I don't agree with the content people. Because to me, we can be talking about the same content. I'm just singing and you just rapping or whatever. I personally don't agree with the beat per se. I'm not gonna lie. I'm to this day still very torn. I just go by. That's why I'm not disrespecting Tommy. I just go by, what do you call yourself? Yeah. That's why I say he should have said I'm not a rapper. Yeah. Because technically, bro, you don't control who your audience is, and your audience is the hip hop community. And you have remnants of hip hop. Like, so you should have just said I'm not a rapper. Right.
Yeah. Because that's my issue with Post Malone. Is like the type of music he making now is the type of music he always wanted to make.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. It didn't sell. Just like it ain't selling now. And then he went, and then he tried to go hip hop, put some braids in his hair, some golds in his mouth, and now he White Iverson.
Yeah, just out of control.
Talk about he not hip hop. All right, you not actually. You're not wrong, but
that's for him. It definitely don't be working. See that I like Lil Dicky.
Yeah.
Lil Dicky's like...
He knew exactly what he was supposed to be when he got in. He told y'all, I'm a comedian.
I just rap. And I'm good at it, right?
Yeah.
No? Yeah?
Because he can rap his ass off.
That's my point. Like, yeah, right? No?
That first album was entertaining.
And every episode where he rap, I'll be like, hey, this that song that Lil Dicky got. Hey.
Yeah. All I know is this bitch don't know about Pangea.
All right. Only the real ones know. Hey, hold on. I wanted a button for him. Come on now. All right. So yeah, I think we settled that. Defining a classic album. Top tier is
I feel like
minimum amount of skips.
Impact. Longevity.
Definitely.
The amount of skips. As well as I'd say like influence, because most of the major albums best like the classics you can think of are influential too. So like the Illmatics, the Reasonable Doubts, the Carter Threes.
Now, like I said,
some people got...
I know niggas be thinking I'm joking, but I love this example because this is my point. Like I said, Blue Stars, Pretty Ricky.
Yeah, that's a classic.
But for the people who like to be like, because they like to shit on, because they don't know an artist's name. Because to the point of view with your impact part, I want people to understand, for you, the consumer, there's so many artists that you don't know that your favorite artist actually heard that one album that we all heard, that we all thought, oh, this, like you said, but it was at a lower scale, right?
Yeah.
So it wasn't until somebody like your favorite artist now who found them, who took that style and made that style now. That happens, you know what I mean? So that's why I want to say, people shit on... I use Blue Stars as the example, but we can name plenty of... not me personally, I haven't listened to enough Boosie albums, but I'm just saying, I'm naming an artist. I'm just saying there's plenty of people who can probably name a lower scale artist or like artist who did...
Lupe's The Cool?
Yeah.
To me, that's a classic album.
So, and that's what... And see, thank you. And I like that because he's more like Boosie level, because they over Pretty Ricky was like lower level, as in like
R&B.
Or not just in general on the scale of not that popular. Boosie got more popular more after his rap career, but Lupe did have a height in his career. Yeah. But to your point, his best album probably wasn't at that same part where his height is, and sometimes for people who aren't, like you said, fans, they might not.
Like a hip hop head will tell you like, hey, The Cool, that shit slap.
They caught it,
and Food and Liquor 1, that shit go.
So,
but I would say The Cool is definitely to me is a classic album, because I just feel like it has so much to it. Like, I feel like without Lupe, you don't get Kendrick.
I was just about to say I wasn't about to say that specifically, but I was just about to say these are the albums that we're talking about, like you said, impact, that birth other artists. Someone heard this shit and said, man, I want to make some shit that's...
Because I feel like Kendrick took because Lupe always talked about stuff. Mm-hmm. His subject matter and content was conscious, but it's also like Kendrick took that. It was like, all right, let me make this shit where like y'all can jam to it. The whole time I'm talking about something that y'all didn't hear.
Like visual proof out there that Kendrick ever? Because I feel like he ain't never said it, but I feel like we all know it. Like, I feel like he ain't never said like, this is one of the niggas I. Like,
I don't know.
Is it because sometimes people don't do it just because we came out too close?
Yeah.
Like, you came out a year or two before me.
But so Drake, early in his career, said that Lupe was an influence to him.
That's the one thing I always liked about Drake, at least when he first came out, was... I
feel like to a certain degree, Drake grew up a genuine fan of hip-hop music.
Yeah.
Because I've always said this. I feel like Drake, the way Drake dresses... is how he saw people dress when he was coming up. It was like, oh, I want to dress like that when I get on. And now that he actually is on, he dressing like certain people.
Yeah.
But I feel like Drake is a genuine fan of hip-hop music.
No, he's a...
But...
Talk about...
But he's also, to some people, he is outside of the culture. So he looks like, although he is mixed, he looks like that white kid that's cosplaying blackness. But really, that white kid really is a genuine fan of hip hop music.
No. You know what it is? It's not. So what you said is true. He does come off, but the reason he comes off that way is because it's not that nobody's saying he's cosplaying blackness, right? We're saying you're cosplaying American blackness. You're cosplaying what you think an American black person is.
Oh, God.
And in reality, because I always bring up J. Cole. J. Cole mama white too.
Oh, God.
No one says anything because J. Cole grew up in North Carolina and he acts like a regular nigga that just grew up in North Carolina. Yeah. Like Klay Thompson is clear as water.
Yeah.
He's corny as shit. Just like Drake. That's what I'm saying. Nobody ever, like, we smack shit on him for being corny and all that, but at the end of the day, he still comes off as what? A nigga who daddy grew up in the NBA. Yeah. I grew up, like, he comes off as what he is. Yeah. The point is, Drake, you technically are Clay. You're more Clay, and it's okay. Meaning you had a bar mitzvah, and you had, like, you got a good life. You was on TV, Canada A, Degrassi.
But also, I feel like with the J. Cole thing, J. Cole speaks on our behalf where Drake doesn't. That's
because Drake can't speak on some shit that he's not from.
True.
That is what Kendrick's whole point is.
Very true. But also, it's still the truth of the matter. That's why certain people feel a way about Drake. Because it's like...
The way I can accept that about him...
You definitely use our culture, but you don't ever speak on behalf of our culture.
I get what you say. You saying the way how me and you can kind of separate the person from the music and just accept it for... Alright, this nigga, he a fan, he like this shit.
Yeah.
And when he start... This is why my favorite line through the whole Kendrick Drake beef, my favorite line is... I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. Mm-hmm. Yes, I've said that before they beef that my favorite Drake was melody Drake and or rapping chill cool Drake.
First off, I don't know about y'all, but I remember the video where he was upset at his mom for not coming back with the bagel with the locks.
Yeah.
He wanted locks and bagels, and his mom did not come back with the salmon on the bagel, and he was hurt. I seen the video. It was back when he was awkward Drake. Awkward Aubrey that was on Degrassi.
Yeah.
He looked like that. Yeah. I still remember that. So it's hard for me to accept slime shit Drake.
I seen the video where he said, you guys say the boy and slime and...
Right.
And whatever everything he say now, it's a video of him saying, I think that's stupid when they say that. Like, who's they?
Yeah.
First of all, who is they, Drake?
Yeah.
Us?
You know who they is.
The niggas?
The blacks.
The
blacks. Yo, I'm on Threads the other day, and there was this mixed girl complaining about just being mixed. And so she was like, I'm too black for white people.
True.
And she said, and I'm not black. She said, I'm too white for the blacks. And I was like, hey, yo, why she say the blacks?
Well, that's why
she ain't say black people. Like, you could just say black people.
And that's why the blacks don't fuck with you.
I was like, yo, that's crazy. Not the blacks.
See, the funny thing is, we know you actually just fit in more with them.
Yep.
See, and I'm about to get off the mixed race thing because everybody know Yaz. This is one of my, Deuce, and you know what I mean? Y'all got y'all mixed kids, so whenever I get into these subjects, I always make sure I be a little sensitive to like, hey, I ain't shitting on nobody, but let me get my jokes off. But
I'm not either.
No. But you got some shit you still keep. You just keep in mind, like
I'm not sensitive to it. I feel like a lot of mixed kids end up having...
It's their parents' fault. That's what I always say.
That's ultimately...
I always say your parents suck.
First off, I'm black as fuck. So, like, my daughter, I tell her all the time, I just be randomly sitting there, I be like, Elena, you know you black, right?
I be like, y'all parents suck. Why they fuck y'all life up like this?
You definitely black. Just to let you know you black. Just want to let you know.
So, you know what? This is what I always say. The mother... in most cultures, almost every culture, is the one who carries the culture in the family.
Meaning, that's facts.
Meaning, yes, the father does have like, you know, their thing, but in reality, unless he's at home all the fucking time, if he's a dad that like most dads are working. Et cetera,
even if they are involved, they still be out here working.
And moms, even when they work, moms just by nature they just end up still doing more. Even when they in the same house as the dad. Believe me, the mom just still end up just by nature. Mother nature.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's just the truth of the matter.
So
there are some dads that do it, but from a general standpoint, women are the one, and the mom is the one that is going to be
doing most of the
instill their culture to a certain degree.
And that's why they say, depending on who your mother is, that's technically the culture you really have. That's the culture you really have more of. You get what I'm saying? Unless, like you just said, you have a dad who's also, let me throw this shit in here, let me throw this in here, and if you got that going on, then perfect. But I was going to also say the flip side to that also is, not the flip side, on the same side actually, depending on who that kid is attracted to, meaning not on some Sigmund Freud shit, but on some Sigmund Freud shit. If they like men or women, right? That's probably the race they end up with. You get what I'm trying to say? Like the gender, whoever they like, man or woman. If that parent is the black parent or the white parent or the Asian parent or the Latino, whatever parent it is, they more than likely would, if that's who they're attracted to and that's what they're attracted to, they might end up with someone closer to that race or that parent, just because by nature, the first woman and or man or whatever you loved was. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's why when I see Drake, I ain't like, I'm like, his mama white. Of course, like, you know what I mean? But then when you see J. Cole, his mama white and his baby mama not. I mean, his wife not. So, like I said, I ain't got no stats on it. Yeah. I'm just going off of what I kind of see sometimes.
I feel like J. Cole felt a connection to because if you really go back through it, it wasn't until the situation that happened in Ferguson with Mike Brown where you started to really see Drake lean into his blackness. Not to say that he wasn't a black man. Yeah, but which he's always been. I felt like, but the Ferguson, being there on the grounds he was born a black man. At Ferguson, in Ferguson, I feel like really put he felt connected to it, and ever since then you've been seeing him be way more conscious and vocal. Because he used to just be fly rap. I get bitches. I got not nice cars, but I got a fly ass outfit and I get bitches. With a couple bars put in between it. But ever since then, he's been way more like where he's educational almost in his raps. Yeah.
I see that.
And that's why I feel like it's not just the fact that Drake is mixed. It's because you don't have a real sense of connection with the culture outside of the fact that you make our music. Yeah.
But, you know, he's Canadian, eh? You can't blame him.
He still got some classics, though. Back to the point. All the classics. He got 2 classics. I ain't going to give him all of them because people be trying to cap talking about he got like 4 or 5 classics. Okay, so there isn't a rapper that got 4 or 5 classics. As much as I love Kanye, I'm not finna sit here and act like, oh, he got this many classics. He got College Dropout. I'll give him Graduation, and then My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay, okay.
And then the rest of them joints, Yeezus was basura. That just was fresh booty juice, freshly squoze booty juice. But 808s and Heartbreaks though was a really good album. And to quote,
really good.
It was just a really good, solid body of work. Yeah. But to quote Clint Coley, the comedian, Kanye only got 3 rings. Those are rings. He got 3 classics. Those are his 3 rings.
Yeah. I mean, it's when we start talking about artists with multiple classics, we really get out of hip hop and we really go to either pop or classic soul. There's
only so many hip hop artists that got classics. Yeah. Multiple classics. Not to say that there's
multiple,
because some people got 1.
We talking about multiples,
but multiple classics.
And would you say for most artists, they classic is either the first or the sophomore Because it's either the first one because it's actually all the shit I've been working on, or it's the sophomore because I learned from all my mistakes from the first one.
It's not too many people like Kanye or even like Jay-Z. Yeah, Black Album is a classic, and that's like 6 albums in.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
But not too. But most people like Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, the first album.
That's really it's the second.
Oh well, you talking about
technically it's his second because Section 80 is an album.
So my favorite Kendrick Lamar song ever is on Section 80.
What, Rigor Mortis?
No. Damn, how do I? It's the weed, ADHD.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to say, why do I always forget the song?
I got a question for you before we change subject. Whose catalog or discography is better? Lil Wayne or Kendrick? And no, we are not counting mixtapes.
I feel like I'm biased for 2 reasons. 1, I'm from Cali. 2, I'm younger. To the fact that my first Wayne, I did make Go DJ. So I am young enough for Go DJ. I'm that young for that Wayne.
I think that was Carter 2.
But
that might have been Carter 1.
I technically wasn't listening to Wayne because I was like in 2nd grade.
Hold on.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I feel like my bias is I actually grew up listening to Wayne through other people, but not actually listening to the albums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By the time I'm listening to a Wayne album, I'm adult Yaz now, kind of just going back to when I listen to music now, like, oh, you ever listen to this Nas album? No, I never listened to it. Okay, and then I go listen to it. It's like this shit. I'm 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely did. But when Kendrick came out, I was
using your prime.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm biased.
Yeah.
But,
I feel like even.
But at least I admit my bias.
I feel like I agree with you without the bias because
okay.
I think when Carter 1 came out, I was a freshman in high school.
Okay.
So like I'm old enough to remember Hot Boys.
Hot Boys.
And what was the first one? Back when they had the glittery albums.
Wobbly. I was like,
he definitely was doing all that.
I was like in 1st grade, dog.
Hold on, let's go back to it.
That's the only reason why I'm like, oh man, like.
So the block is hot.
Actually, that was
500 degrees. That's what it was.
That's 99 and all that, right?
Yeah, that's 98.
I was in kindergarten.
I was 9 years old.
Old ass nigga. Let me get out of here. Hold on, man.
Yeah.
That's why he can't. That's why he not biased.
So for me.
Hold on, talk about. Real up. Hold on, let me get this button. Hold on. This why he meant he not biased. What he meant to say is,
I was 9 years.
I'm old as fuck. Actually.
Yeah, I was. I just turned 35.
Look. He said you old. I'm old as fuck.
2 Saturdays ago, I turned 35.
That's what up, my brother. And happy birthday, hold on, don't tell me your sign, cause I'ma guess it. Hold on, my Scorpio.
Oh God.
Okay, I got it right.
Hey.
Give me some one more time. All right, now I turned 30 this year.
Hey, good shit.
That's why I said, without saying it, that nigga was like, no, you old, but I'm old as fuck. That's the reason why I'm not being biased. Cause I was actually
no. I was there. I lived through it.
I was actually like, they wasn't tripping when I was dancing at the party. Like when I was dancing, they was like, hey, when you was dancing, they was like, hey, get this little baby out of here.
Yeah. Oh God.
Get your little ass out of here.
Yeah, I definitely lived it. So I'm like, for me, if you go through the Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn. And then Mr. Morale is 5. So then, if you do Wayne's 5 albums, because if people, a lot of people feel like Carter 3 was the best album. If that was his best album, it went downhill after that.
Man.
So Block is Hot, 500 Degrees, and then 3 Carters. And you put that up against Kendrick's best 5 albums, because the reason why I say mixtapes can't count, Wayne is the only person that we think about mixtapes when it comes to their discography.
Which kind of is,
and it benefits him, and it benefits him in a way that it doesn't benefit others.
I'm about to say, but doesn't that, to your point, kind of lean to the point of why he doesn't have the better, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that leads to that point, right? Like, if I gotta, it's like with basketball, if we talking about centers, and then we talking about what they did in the NBA, but this nigga, you always gotta say what he did in college.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, okay,
or
yes,
even like
he was the greatest
in
of
order
us
for
all
me to
in college.
in order for me to give you his lore, I got to go through, like, you know, when niggas be at like in the random ass gyms during the summer.
Yeah,
I go and look at that highlight tape and put
he the Drew League king, man.
And then I put his Drew League highlights and his NBA highlights in the same highlight reel.
Yeah.
While it's someone else's just NBA.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not fair.
That's not,
Drake and not Drake, but Lil Wayne is the only one that gets that benefit. Although a lot of people like Fab, if we sat here and talked about Fab's discography, just his albums, he had a solid discography.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's trash.
Yeah, he's in the Wayne.
Yeah,
he's kind of in the Wayne.
But if you add his mixtapes, he got the Soul tapes.
Yeah,
he got the Death to the Competition mixtapes. That's 6 mixtapes that are fire.
So yeah,
but we don't count that with Fab. But we count the Drought. We count
man.
What was the Gangsta Grillz album? With Cannon on it.
I don't know the name of them, but I just know that at some point I thought they was making up names. You can finish it.
And then No Ceilings was another.
Yeah, that was
that started off as a mixtape that he made into an album, and then there's this other like those mixtapes. Wayne is the only one that gets the benefit of us counting that in his discography when we rank him that others don't get. And a lot of people had mixtapes from that era.
Yeah.
Like, we wouldn't really know who, like, Wiz, Wale.
Yeah.
Shit, even J. Cole to a certain degree without the warm-up.
Yeah.
And Drake from Comeback Season was a mixtape.
And I think I didn't say this, but maybe I've said it before. But J. Cole and Wiz, I actually found out more about they mixtapes after I found out who they were. Meaning, I kind of learned who they were first, and then found out, they got other music.
Because I remember Cabin Fever.
See, yeah, I didn't even I didn't know about none of that shit. So yeah.
Cabin Fever, that's the one I had. Now when I get paid, my chats be looking like phone numbers. I was like, yo, this nigga Wiz is cold.
I got for my one classic that I'm say besides Blue Stars. Damn, I really am the R&B girl. I'm gonna go with the Weeknd trilogy, because the first 3 technically individually are.
You said R&B.
Yeah.
How you feel about Life Jennings?
I never listened to that album. Once again, you was an adult.
Yeah.
And I was.
No, I was in high school. 9. I was in high school.
I'm not messing with you.
I wasn't that old. That's crazy. You was doing me dirty.
Hey,
that's crazy.
This nigga had his first job. I was starting first grade.
That is crazy. The disrespect.
I'm messing around. I do that to L back all the time.
That is crazy. I'm actually about to look up when this album come out, because that shit was fire.
Dang, I never listened to that Life Jennings album. That's back when I didn't appreciate R&B that much.
I was a freshman in high school when
what year was that?
2004.
I was in 4th grade.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I definitely, back then, I liked that song. I was like, this that song I like. Must be nice. And then it's like, if I was in a car and I was like, what's this? Oh, because y'all playing R&B. Can we play?
It must be nice.
Can y'all put on some Jagged Edge? Can we play some?
Having someone to come home to after long.
No, not even Jagged Edge. Back then, that's when you funny. No, that's it though.
Nice.
Back then, that's when
that shit was cold, bro.
Back in 4th grade, that's how I knew that was a banger. Because back in 4th grade, I only liked my R&B when it made me like. If it made me want to go like this. I ain't like my R&B.
You know what song I was singing in 4th grade that I've listened to now, and I'm like, why was my parents letting me sing this? What's the shit? Fuck, Next.
Was it Closer? Or
Baby, when we grindin'. I'm like, why is my parents letting me sing this?
That was my shit.
So I went back. They play that song all the time. I work in a nightclub now, so they play that song all the time.
That's
and I'm
crazy.
like, why were my parents letting me sing this?
Because if you was,
I was in 4th grade. No, I wasn't that old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't that old. My nigga trying to age me every year. She like, this nigga getting closer and closer to 30 the further and further away we get.
No, but on some real shit, no, that was my shit. Back then, I like that.
I was like 8 years old, 7 to 8 years old in the back seat.
No,
I'm gonna sing this part. You sing this part. I'm gonna sing lead this time.
And who else did I like back then? I was TLC.
Yeah.
Obviously, who don't like a little Desi Child, because and
I'm from Chicago, so I know people don't hate it, but R. Kelly was the shit too.
Your man at home. Oh no, yeah. I mean, R. Kelly. First of all, we all know in our privacy.
Yeah.
We do what we want in our privacy.
Yeah.
As long as what we do in our privacy isn't illegal and or pressing someone else's privacy.
Oh God.
I've been watching Elementary, and he from London, and that's how he say privacy.
Elementary?
Yeah, he be like privacy.
Privacy, not the privacy.
See, he gonna be thinking I'm from London. Nah, I'm not that good.
Does he say bruv?
No, he's from the better part of London. Like, he speaks like he say privacy. No.
Oh, he's white.
But that's not what I meant.
No, I just was like, I'm learning, because I'm like, is bruv like a black UK thing?
I'm not sure. I've only heard brothers say it.
So like, yeah, excuse me, bruv.
I've only heard other brothers say it.
That is madness, bruv.
But but you get what I'm saying? Like, you know how they say, like, how people look at the United States, you got the southern side, and then you got New York, or like, you know what I mean, or accents. But yeah,
like when they say laboratory.
Yeah.
Laboratory.
See, but I can't get theirs. Theirs is a little too good. But I got the butler, Caius. Yeah.
I listen to a lot of UK. I listen to a lot of UK rap, so I've kind of like, I can mimic that accent. Okay, really. Like while I'm rapping the song.
Oh, okay.
I can't just be out here just talking like that all the time.
Have y'all ever go watch videos of people in other countries who don't speak English at all?
Our accent is comedy.
Not just that, like how you said they're singing the songs though.
Oh yeah.
They don't know. They don't even know what they said, but they have sung this whole song.
That's facts.
They know it better than me.
Oh God.
And I speak English. It's my first language.
Yeah.
I don't even know that's what they said. But no, yeah. What you got last? What's the?
All right. We got to dead the men versus women conversation in 2024. Please. Oh God. Like I'm over it. I know.
Wait. Let's give them a. Flush that shit.
Yeah, flush that shit in 2024. Goodness. I know you're watching a pod. I have my own podcast.
And he's a man and I'm a woman.
But dead the men versus women conversation. I'm over it.
Come out. I'm also of them. They. Shout out.
I'm not here for it. I'm over it. Like,
wait, you're not here for it?
No. I'm here for that. 100%.
I'm about to get them. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I fuck with them.
All right, cool.
And they fuck with me.
And they.
Oh God. On phone them grave.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I'm tired of it, yo, because I feel like people get on these podcasts and they just say whatever the fuck, and it's just like, like there's gotta. And then when you go through the comment section,
oh my God,
this is my thing. I feel like with social media is not real.
It's not.
When you go like as a person,
10% of the stuff that's on the internet is real.
As a person that did a lot of dating in my lifetime, I've met way more women who are accepting of where you are in life.
Big facts.
Will help you work your way through it. Mm-hmm. I've had some even try to support me when I was down. Then there are women who are just strictly out here looking for men with money.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, every now and then I have met a girl that's like, oh, I don't want to, because I remember one time I wanted to go to Dave & Buster's. Mm-hmm. And this chick made a joke about me wanting to go to Dave & Buster's for our first date. Made me realize she just ain't the person for me.
Yeah.
I don't got to get disrespectful. She didn't get disrespectful.
Yeah.
And I ain't talked to Shorty since.
Yeah.
But like.
I did both of us a favor.
That's a vibe check. First off, me, when it comes to dates, I'm gonna throw a vibe check out there because there's certain things I like to do.
Yeah.
I wanna enjoy these things with my partner.
Yeah.
So, hey, how you feel about going to a video game bar?
Yeah.
They say no. You just not the person for me.
Yeah, because your partner would think that type of stuff is fun.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say is the I feel like as a general, not a good first date is movies unless it's combined with something else.
Yeah. Because you can't.
Or unless after you watch the movie, y'all plan on chilling. Talk. If y'all gonna watch the movie,
dinner and a movie, or
just watch the movie and then go eat, get something to snack, and just talk about the movie. Then, But just watching the movie and then after the movie, dropping somebody off or some shit. Yeah. That's high school.
Yeah.
I'm too nervous to talk to you. Right. You don't really want to talk. That's why I said that's high school, right? Yeah. That's the only one.
Cause what was that list of not acceptable places,
No.
bro?
Did you see Coffee Place?
I love a good coffee shop.
I love a good coffee shop. I also like Picnics. Picnics was on there.
Picnics.
They didn't like Picnics.
Yeah, Picnics.
I'm a Parker.
Yes,
not Kim Parker, Miss Parker.
Yeah,
but I'm,
especially if you find out like the person you're interested in smoke.
Yeah,
go grab you like Tyler Creed always said, gotta keep some blankets.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say we're going out to get sex with niggas with buff necks.
That's crazy.
He has said that too.
That is the one that you picked is crazy.
Okay,
he said a lot of shit, but that's. Bitch, your girlfriend looks like my mom.
My bad.
That was I think that was actually my favorite thing that he said.
Goodness.
Your girlfriend looks like my mom.
He wild.
But
let's go back.
But you gotta keep some picnic blankets in the back.
You just never know.
Because you never know.
Especially when you live in a city or a town where the weather be nice.
During the pandemic, that was my favorite hobby. I would keep a blanket in my back, in my trunk. I always would pre-roll a couple blunts.
Yeah.
Put them in a little tube, so.
Yeah, you can put 2 of them in there.
Put 2 blunts in here, and you always got blunts on the go.
Yeah.
And there's always a park next. A park always got food surrounding it, so you can grab you a quick little meal.
You know what I also want to date? We did the men and women, but can we also date the conversations that people try to make it seem like are like black, and it's like some things are just people things.
Yeah.
Some people split bills, some people don't. Can y'all stop making it seem like this
only
is
black people splitting bills? And
stuff? Or that only black people don't, or like I don't know what the. It's like they switch. That's another thing why we gotta debt this shit, because y'all switch what side y'all on depending on how what's the word we said earlier? How transverse the waves are. I know I didn't use that sentence. But somebody who don't know at all just said, "Oh, she sounds smart."
Yeah.
Go back to the tag in the beginning. We don't know what the fuck we talking about. All right. But yeah. I think that we gotta debt some of those. There's a video of a girl asking, it's a black girl asking a married white couple, or how do they do shit? And he's like, she's asking like general questions. How y'all do the bills? Well, she do these, I do these. All right. When y'all go on vacation, like what happens? Well, she set it up, and we got a joint account, so we just. She buys it.
Right.
Like he looking like, the fuck are you? What
These are some random ass questions.
And what are you trying to get out of me?
Right.
Like, are these And in the comments, I just love the people who were on my side who kept saying, "Can y'all please stop with these? Y'all acting like these ain't like normal things that normal people do." Like, normal people in the real world split bills if that's what they have to do.
Right.
Like. And people who don't have to, like people, like you just said, that's not to me, it's not even a class thing, because there's poor people who, if that's just their belief system, he just found it. That's why what me and you was talking about, back to the men and women. There is a woman who, if she love you, she's okay with noodles and whatever the fuck y'all eat. Yeah. And whatever you budget for whatever, because you don't want her to work.
There's a greater goal here.
Even though y'all could probably be in a better situation if she did work.
Right.
The way you believe shit, she agrees with the way you believe shit. So guess what? Right. If that means y'all gotta just scrum it down like it's 1984, 1945, 1833, then cool. As long as that's what y'all, that's why I be like what you saying. People act like they like yo, I like to call it my Spider-Man meme. Y'all act like y'all Spider-Man meme ain't out there. Like, it ain't that person that's just like you. Like, you act like, go find them. Like, stop trying to coerce someone.
Then they be shaming people.
Yeah, like you said, Shorty acted funny when you brought up Dave and Buster. My girl that I want would think Dave and Buster's is a fun date.
That's a good ass time. Who doesn't want to play arcade games and drink happy hour drinks?
Wait. Not your girl.
And just drink happy hour drinks.
Not your girl.
Oh God.
That's who don't want to do that. Not your girl.
Right.
And that's how I look at shit. Yeah, like there's certain things that like I'll be like I don't feel like I had a friend when I first met her. And then we started kicking it. We were smoking everything, and she had a boyfriend, and he had quit smoking. So he smoked, but he had quit smoking. And then she had told me, I'm mad that he quit. And I said, why? She said, because I chose him not just cause, like, we had other shit in common.
Yeah.
But on my checklist of things is he's cool with smoking. Because from her experience, and look, yeah, it's about to bring up gender wars. From her experience, women are annoying about it too, but I feel like men just kind of brush it off more. I feel like men annoy women, and then I feel like it becomes a bigger issue with women. Because, like I said, I'm not trying to gender it, but sometimes we do kind of blow shit out. So I feel like if you don't smoke, I feel like if you smoke and your girl don't, it's kind of annoying, but I feel like guys kind of, like, it's annoying, but they kind of just deal with it more or better than how women deal with it. Like, that shit's annoying that she says something every time, but I'm still going to do it.
Yeah.
Where then you got a woman, damn, every time he bring that shit up, I might just stop doing it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she told me, if you ever want to, if you meet a guy and he don't smoke, you probably don't want to make him your boyfriend, because at some point, no matter what he tells you, he's going to want you to stop smoking. And I said, what if he tells, and she said, no. At some point, he's going to want you, because if he doesn't like smoking, for whatever reason he doesn't like it, at some point he's going to think you smoke too much. He's going to think, you get what I'm saying?
I know I don't date men, but I also feel like there are more women.
I feel like this is universal, though.
I feel like more women are like, I don't smoke, but you can smoke, than men are, I don't smoke, but you can smoke.
Yeah. That's my point.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying
I would agree with that. I do feel like I don't date men, so I don't know how they are when it comes to dating. But I do feel like knowing men, I feel like they'll be more so, I don't want you to smoke. If I'm not smoking, then women
when my partner said that he wanted to find a better job.
Oh yeah, that's a good ass reason.
Okay.
I don't want to smoke though.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
So he quit smoking.
Yeah.
I'm fine where I work.
Yep.
I'm good with what I do.
On God.
I make my shit work.
I can smoke.
I'm still
They know I smoke.
And yeah.
and they know I smoke.
Yeah. Allegedly, I came to my job interview that way. So they knew who it was when I got there. Like I like to tell y'all, there was a time where somebody at the end of the interview gave me the job, and then at the end said, just don't come to work smelling like this. Like, gave me the job and everything, and didn't even announce that I smelled like weed until he finally gave me the job. Yeah. So, believe me.
Yeah.
I'm good, sir. And he, at some point during his 10 year of not smoking, started saying to me, well, you gonna just smoke? You just gonna smoke? And I'm like, yeah, because it's my routine. That's what I always do. What you mean? Well, and I'm like, why do I have to stop? Like,
right.
And he wanted me, I had to really get, why do you want me to stop? And since the real reason is, cause you can't say shit, low key. Yeah. So, I think he tried to guilt trip me like, oh, we supposed to be in this together type shit, but it's like, we not in this together.
Right. I'm not taking that job.
Yeah, this wasn't we. But,
I'm all for people trying to, cause I got a good homie of mine that just got his CDL, and so I don't invite him over to smoke no more.
Yeah, I feel you.
He was working. He had gotten the job as a bus driver, and I was just, I know they can't smoke.
Yeah.
So I hadn't really invited him over to kick it, and then so he had pulled up. He was like, "Hey, bro, what you want?" I was like, "Oh, I just got done cooking, about to watch the game. What's happening?" He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pull up." I bet. So I was like, hey, give me like 5 minutes. I'm going to step outside and smoke. He's like, I'll go out there and smoke with you. And I'm like,
I'm about to smoke weed.
first off, nigga, so you don't care about this job you got? And I don't want to be the reason you get fired. So now I just don't invite him over to smoke.
Okay. So you on the... If this... Oh, I get where you coming from. You coming from the... If this is like a weakness for you, meaning some people actually like they're addicted to things. So if this is like an actual weakness for you, I don't want to be the reason you fall off the boat.
Yeah.
I got you. And I can't disagree with that at all. I just don't know if
Me and you been boys since high school. You got kids. You married. You just got married. You and your wife just moved into a new spot.
No, that's real.
Nah, don't lose this good ass job because you want to come smoke a blunt.
You kept adding more good stuff.
Yeah.
At first, I was about to hop start in real quick and say, this is what I was gonna say. I'm the type of ninja where I'll be like, oh, hey. Well, one, I'm the type of ninja that probably forget that I'm not supposed to even pass it to you.
Yeah.
So I'm already probably about to pass it to you. And then if you start smoking it, I never in my head thought you can't. I'ma just think you got your shit together. You either got a system, you got you got something.
We did talk about it.
Yeah. I was like, you got something you do.
I was like, you don't care about that job? He was just like, yeah, if they catch me, they catch me.
No, but that's you actually being cautious enough. I'm saying I wouldn't even be cautious. Like, y'all know the homie Chuck, he don't smoke.
Yeah.
And they watch me on camera be like, and he be like, I'm like, oh shit, my bad, I forgot. And it just be me and him. It ain't like I'm passing it to you. It be like...
After the first time he told me, I was like, damn, that sucks. So now I remember.
Well, no.
Once I get real high, that's when I'll be like...
Okay, big facts. And that's what, but that's what
I forget because I'm like, I'm high as hell. I'm just passing this, you the next person to the left.
Yes, that's what I mean exactly.
So it's going left.
I mean that when I'm I'm super high, like, okay, that's when I'm at there. But let me see what I got here. Let me get that Juicy Jazz album. That's not what it's called.
I was gonna say that. That's actually kind of.
But I know, right?
Low key crazy.
It's called Rave Night Social Club. That's the name of the album. Go ahead, pick a song by the titles. Go pick a title. Whatever song. I think we still connected. We still
Alright, so do I just click on it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, because I like the featured artist.
Okay. Jill Scott.
We're gonna go with Robert Glasper, the track To You featuring Robert Glasper.
Oh, okay.
And I fuck with Robert Glasper.
Right now, the Memphis is mourning the loss of one of its own.
This is off the Juicy J Jazz album, y'all, called Rave Night Social Club. That's still a good jazz title. Rave Night Social Club. By the way, whenever we do the men versus women conversations on here, it's usually, because you know the show's called Can We Agree on Something? It's usually us agreeing that most things are very universal. Now, obviously, do some things maybe lean more, like how we just did that conversation.
Yeah.
Do things sometimes maybe lean more towards men than women? Yeah, but sometimes that just comes to, sometimes that shit is situational.
Yeah.
Meaning, maybe where you from, maybe it's how you grew up, maybe it could be so many different factors. You know what I'm saying? It could be something that happened to you, a traumatizing experience, and that's why you can't deal with whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? Like why somebody. So that's why I say what we always say. The men versus women conversations. Usually, whenever we bring them up, we always are all on the side of everybody do that shit.
Right.
Just like we be doing with like when I brought up what's our guy name? Well, not our guy, but or everybody's guy, but Meek Mill and the guy who was like, you guys gotta stop bullying Meek Mill. Remember we had that conversation, and I was on the side of like Rome Messenger, but I was on the side of Rome Messenger because you make it seem like it's a black problem when bullying we can all see is a universal world problem. Like, name a country, any place in the world, poor, rich, any religion, that's a human problem. Humans, there's always going to be a human who feels they get off on, there's always going to be those type of humans. Like we were saying, there's always going to be good, there's always going to be bad. Bullying is a bad trait. There's some people, or wait, bullying is only a good trait when the bully is bullying the bully? No? Or no?
Yeah.
Said that? Alright. When it's getting the bully out of here.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bully Beatdown. That's how old we are? What? Hey! Bully Beatdown! That was
That is funny.
And they didn't just used to go up there and beat up a fucking kid. They used to tell the kid, do you want to get paid to get beat the fuck out? Yeah. I'll do that. I beat up people anyway, and I'm just gonna learn how to do the shit you do on me to bullies get bullied and bully other people. That bully gonna learn what you did, and that's why they bully people down.
Bullies get bullied.
Yeah. Hurt people.
It's true.
But we out of here, y'all. LSD Entertainment, LSD Gang.
Gang.
Hey, I am Yaz the Captain.
I am Kyng Ralph.
And this was Can We Agree on Something? And that song, like I said, a little jazzy. Let me see. Let me pick a random song. This song called Suicide Doors.
It's a little,
and we out of
jazzy,
here.
bro.
Yeah, little.
It's a little jazzy, bro.
You sound like you from the better side. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't pull off that one. I told you, Curtis, Butler, Governor. Yeah, I'm that one. I'm the South. I'm from the Southern London already. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, comment, scan the QR code, and all that good stuff. We out of here. Kyng Ralph. At Kyng Ralph.
At KYNGRALPH on everything.
Everything. Gang. I think I'm out of here. All right.
We're out of here. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm out of here. Oh, I'm out of here.
So.